Hello everyone, we're back again, and this time we are here for the real deal. This is going to be another very interesting session with another amazing nuggets of wisdom and writing tips and the flavor of what's going on in the market today that we get from here.
Hi, Bhargavi.
Hi
How are
Sahil,
you?
hi again.
Good to see you. I'm good.
All good.
Good to see you again.
I hope let's check again. The audio is okay, the
I
video is
can hear
fine.
you clearly.
Perfect. Awesome. So welcome to everyone who's joining this live up front, who's joining us as we are going live. That's amazing to see all of you. And hello to all of you who are catching the recording a little later.
So I'll just say hi, hello everyone. This is going to be really amazing. We're going to talk about both our books, right? I have a lot of questions to ask. So whenever you're ready.
Give a brief introduction of this particular session that we're doing. So it is an initiative that we've taken both from my account as well as our publisher, our common publisher, the Right Order team. This is the Right Order Authors Connect. Here, almost every week, we are coming up with a new author who's coming online on the IG Live with me. And the best thing about these authors is they are not your standard regular authors and writers. They're actually people who have a very multifaceted personality. They actually have day jobs where they do something totally different or something related. And it's their passion to be an author where they take time away from their actual work and they sit down and they give us these amazing content pieces that we're all reading. I feel very humble and proud that now I'm part of this fraternity of amazing writers and authors. And Sahil definitely is one of those champions whose books and comics and shows that we've all watched and loved. So Sahil, without giving too much away, I always say all the authors who come on board should introduce themselves a little so that the audiences get to know just a taste of who they are. And then we'll get on to the questions and everything else. So please, the floor is all yours.
Hello everyone, whoever has joined. So I am a screenplay writer. I work as a screenplay writer in Mumbai, and my passion for comics made me a publisher as well, and I write comics as well. Professor Ashwathama is our character. It is something that I have drawn out of imagination from the epics, and I just like to write, and I write a lot. I can write for around straight a lot of times. I am a night owl, and I like to create stuff which is something very different that you might have not heard or you might have imagined in your mind, but it never came, you never penned it down. So that's it. I'm a screenwriter, a comic book writer, an author. Sorry?
What else are you? And what else? There's so many things
Yeah,
you're
the
doing.
center
What
point,
else?
I think it revolves around writing only. So we are trying to make my debut in the films as well, which will happen soon. So, yeah.
Amazing.
Thank you.
Congratulations once again. I feel very privileged to be in the company of a very professional writer who does this for a living as well, in a different medium, of course, and in a different format. But I feel cool and great that I finally arrived.
Come on,
I'm hanging out with the cool ones now.
You're cool enough as well.
Absolutely. Just a quick introduction about myself, those who've joined the live who may not know me. So I have a day job too, slightly different from his. I am the CEO and entrepreneur of an all-woman HR organization. So I'm a businesswoman by day. But I've always been someone who's created content since I was in, I think, school and college. You know, that kid who would participate in all the extracurriculars, dramatics, and everything else. That was me. I've also specialized in media mass communication in my master's as well. So before I became a businesswoman, my passion was to create documentaries, short films, and corporate films. So I was doing that for some time. And then I realized that at a very young age, at 23, I realized that you're not going to make any money unless you have deep pockets in that field. So do something which is more sustainable in life. And I joined my family business. And I've been able to take it forward in the last 15 years. But that Kira never went away, of content creation and writing and, creating something that is out there for the world to consume and see. So I try to marry both my interests. One is business and the other is content. So I became one of India's first business podcasters. I have a show called People Who Matter,
Wow.
which is now finished 5 seasons. And we invited a lot of people from the business community. So, more from career perspective, startups, and a lot of interesting people from across platforms. We even had some people from the media field who came on the show, guests on the show who came and spoke about, what they do. Siddharth Kannan was one of our prominent guests in season, I think, 5. And we also had Rishi K. We had a few other fraternity people from the media business, which is more relevant to our conversation today. From that, I always realized that there's more to me, and I'm sure there's different formats of writing. And I loved reading as a kid. So I loved consuming books, whether it was a Chacha Chaudhary or Enid Blyton. I loved all the worlds, whether it was a regional version of it, whatever I could understand. And of course, the English authors. And that's what's brought me today here to hang out with you. This is my second book with The Right Order. My first was on the subject of podcasting itself. So it was India's first book on podcasting. It's called P4 Podcast. And luckily, it happened to be a bestseller because in COVID times, we released it and everybody wanted to create content. So the book kind of helped them to get there, and how to do it. Yeah, exactly. But enough about what's happened. Let's talk about what's going on. So let's talk about this really cool character called Professor Ashwathama. So tell me, are you like a mythology geek? Are you someone who loves the Indian stories, the Indian rooted cultural stories? How did you come upon this?
I've studied in Himachal and Chandigarh because I was born in Himachal. So,
Wow. How lucky, yeah?
Yeah,
Mountain
so
boy you are. Wow.
we had this
What is this?
book in the 5th class, Mahabharat, which was a curriculum. So we have to read it and give exams out of it, and so I think it stayed with us. I think it's still a book in the curriculum. So that is where I found. I think I found all of them very interesting. It is like one of the best screenplays that are ever written, Ramayana and Mahabharata, without a flaw. Without a flaw, with every emotion that you can have, all the knock and all us in dono mein milte hain. So I think that was something that I got attached to very early. And then there was B.R. Chopra's Mahabharata, where I tried to find some sense, not in the storytelling, of course, all respect to him, but on the terms of how the weapons work. Like,
Astra.
मेरे को वो पता करना था कि यार ये ऐसे कैसे की आंख बंद की और 1000 हो गए ना कुछ कि तो वो
सही ना
मेरा एक ट्रिगर पॉइंट वही था कि यार अस्त्र ऐसे कैसे हुए. तो मैंने वो स्टडी करना शुरू किया एंड आई जस्ट स्टार्टेड लर्निंग मोर अबाउट गुरु द्रोणाचार्य. वो कैसे पैदा हुए, उनका बेटा कौन था. So I came to know about Ashwathama, who was also very intelligent. He was like Guru Dronacharya was very poor, so for milk he thought that कि मैं लोगों को पढ़ाता हूँ और I can get some milk for my son, and how he protected him all his life, and in the end how he died and how the son was all in angst and everything. So I think that was the part where I thought कि यार इनके भी blueprints होंगे weapons के, correct? तो इनके blueprints भी होंगे weapons के. Like जैसे अभी हम फोन अपना अनलॉक करते हैं with Face ID, there is voice activation, there's so much technology that one can imagine. So I thought, like, what if they have the blueprints? What if there is a blueprint? What is there if there is something to activate an अस्त्र? अगर मेरा अस्त्र है तो क्या वो मेरी आवाज ही पहचानेगा ना? ऐसे हर कोई तो एक्टिवेट कर नहीं पाएगा. तो फिर वहां से आइडिया आया प्रोफेसर अश्वत्थामा. सो अगर वेपन्स की बात है तो सबसे बड़ा अगर हमें याद हो तो दैट वाज अ हिरोशिमा बॉम्ब ब्लास्ट. Very sadly, first atomic blast. So I think that was a leap of technology in terms of weapons. So what if Ashwatthama met Dr. Homi Bhabha? What if he told him that we should be ready with the weapons of the future? And क्या पता उन्होंने उनको blueprints दिए हो ऐसे weapons के that made India, वैदिक अस्त्र के ऐसे अस्त्र तो नहीं होगा क्योंकि अस्त्र हर कोई यूज नहीं कर सकता, but weapons. What if he gave the blueprints of the weapons? And what if the things clicked between them? What if Dr. Homi Bhabha healed him because he was cursed? So what if Dr. Homi Bhabha temporarily healed him? So how it went together with them until Dr. Homi Baba died under suspicious circumstances. And then we hunted him, and
Yeah.
we have seen the news. We have seen this news articles coming up कि अश्वत्थामा इस मंदिर में आता है, वो ये करने आता है, वो हिमालयस में आता है. So what we were hunting him because he had those blueprints. It's a matter of national security. So what if we, imprisoned him using his own weapons, and now he is in our secret jail? So ये पूरा एक, it was the whole story that kept coming to me, और वहाँ से Professor Ashwatthama like start हुआ, and it went really well, became the bestseller and on Amazon, for a lot of weeks, and we got a lot of love, and it is internationally found now in the bookstore thanks to Right Order. And so I think that was how it all started. Fifth class, Ramanand Sagar, and then my imaginations to become, to take out a story out of it.
नहीं, absolutely, because I'm a true believer that जो बोलते हैं जो लोग महाभारत के बारे में, सही बात बोलते हैं कि जो भी दुनिया में हुआ है वो महाभारत में हुआ है, वो है, वो दर्जित है महाभारत में कि ये है. आप कुछ भी बात कर लो, whether you're talking about gender discrimination, you're talking about a diverse culture, diverse people, diverse world. You have the Rakshas, you have the humans, you have the Devatas, you have the Daivas, you have everybody. And you have backstories for each one of them. And everything, what we talk about, like you said, the supernova activities that have happened, weapons that have been used in atomic bomb blasts, world wars. Mahabharat Kurukshetra का जो जंग था वो world war से कम नहीं था, वो ही था world war.
That is why it was the biggest war at that point. So even if you see Von Daniken's book of ancient aliens जिसपे show बना है, the spaceship, तो उसमें भी बहुत सारे रिजेम्बलेंस है हमारे माइथोलॉजी के, एपिक्स के, कि कैसे हुआ कैसे नहीं हुआ. सो आई थिंक दैट वाज द थिंग कि I loved it. Who made pyramids, how they were made, what was the civilization.
हमारे जो एंसेस्टर्स थे, वैसे हमारे, I'm not just saying इंडिया के जो एंसेस्टर्स थे, I'm saying global civilization के जो ancestors थे वो superhumans थे. I mean, the technology we have today, they definitely had access to all that and much more. And they've done much more, and it's still lasting today. कि मैं और आप भी उसको देख सकते हैं, सोच सकते हैं. जैसे आपने पिरामिड्स की बात की, या आप बात कर रहे हैं कि ये टेम्पल कैसे बना, ये हाँ, एग्जैक्टली. जब ब्रह्मास्त्र जो हम सब बोलते हैं, like a normal lingo, right? ना casual lingo में ब्रह्मास्त्र करके बोलते हैं, right? ये मेरा ब्रह्मास्त्र है. It's like a joke, but there is something called ब्रह्मास्त्र जो इतने सालों से चला आ रहा है. ये concept ऐसा तो कुछ होगा. I mean, my book Vishwakarma, also the character of Vishwakarma, it's a 4 to 5 part series, and सिर्फ पहला बुक अभी रिलीज किया है, which is getting a lot of love from people, both adults and children, which is why I'm so excited. Just like your comic, which I think is being a big hit among young adults as well as the children who are allowed in that age who can read it, the PG-13 plus audience, and more. Similarly for Vishwakarma, I think the children audience is like really picking up the book and trying to understand our ancient culture through a very modern perspective. I've seen that commonality in your book and mine. Because विश्व जो मेरा कैरेक्टर है वो एक बच्चे का कैरेक्टर है, वो 12 साल का बच्चा है. He hates history and he's a genius in science and technology. वो खुद already invention सब करके रखा है. वो आज का बच्चा है, 2023 का बच्चा है. He's done it, he knows coding, he's started doing his basic prototypes, apps बना रहा है, ये कर रहा है. And he accidentally lands upon this way of traveling back in time. And वो history बिल्कुल भी पसंद नहीं है. So जैसे वो हिस्ट्री वो वापस जाता है, वो एक्चुअली हिस्टोरिकल पीरियड में वापस जाता है, बहुत ही सिग्निफिकेंट हिस्टोरिकल पीरियड में जाता है. एंड वहां जाकर लेजेंडरी किंग्स एंड कैरेक्टर्स को मिलता है who have shaped the way India is. And he realizes of all the things that he picks up from this experience, he realizes, wow, मैं ऐसा अकेला हूँ जो वापस जाकर, I mean, पास्ट में जाकर प्रेजेंट में वापस आया हूँ. तो मैं क्या करूंगा इसका, मैं वापस जाऊंगा, डिलीट करूंगा हिस्ट्री, ताकि मुझे वापस आकर पढ़ना ना पड़े. अगर वो हुआ ही नहीं पास्ट में, तो वो प्रेजेंट में दर्ज नहीं होगा, वो बुक में ही नहीं आया, पढ़ना. तो उसका पूरा मोटिवेशन यही है टू टाइम ट्रैवल. बट once he does that, he starts exploring the way the world is, how the past is, how they were so correct in so many things and so wrong in so many things, and how does it affect today's world, today's kids, today's parent-children relationship, or friendships between adults and young adults and kids today. So ये सब उसको he gets that idea after traveling back in time. But उसका main motivation ये है कि history को हमें हटाना है, मिटाना है, ताकि मुझे पढ़ना ना पड़े, बॉस मुझे एक और subject में ये नहीं करना.
I really,
That's his
this is a
motivation
very
for
good
it.
concept. However, I love history, but yeah, this is, I like the concept. Yeah, he's
Same
trying
here.
to delete it.
So absolutely. So same here. So I was writing it from the perspective of मेरे इतने सारे दोस्त थे जब we were growing up. I used to be that nerd and geek who loved history, mythology, and इनको बिल्कुल पसंद नहीं आता था. So I was keeping them in mind when I was creating the character of Vishwakarma, क्योंकि 90% of kids don't like history. It's the 10% who really love history, who want to
There
learn
are
and
history
want to
references as well in the book.
Yes, he meets the actual historical characters, and he actually meets, for example, I don't want to give too much away, but he actually
Wow.
meets the legendary Chanakya in the book. And there is a face-off, and there's this scene that we've created where there is this altercation, and things go on. So people should read the book to know more. But to introduce the character of Chanakya for, say, today's audience, who may not have heard of Chanakya, who may not know about Arthashastra,
Yes.
Niti Shastra, उनको कोई
Yeah.
idea नहीं है. This is a very unique way of introducing it to them, so that this stays with them. These are like legends of Indian history.
I think there's we've got this a friend of ours. He's also he knows a lot of mythology. Okay, like he is the A to Z of mythology. Vineet Kohli asking, any chance of both of your creations coming together for a collaboration in the future? We don't know, Vineet bhai. We don't know. Maybe maybe we don't know yet. But yes.
So I think today's conversation is a great start for that. Like, we're getting to know each other's writing style. We're getting to know each other's, like, how does the mind work? What are the areas of interest? So for all those who don't know, Sahil and I are meeting for the first time today on the live with you guys. It's very exciting for both of us.
We'll see. Yes, Vineet bhai, good idea. I think you should also join us. Like, he's wonderful in things. If I have anything that I'm stuck in, so I go to him and I ask him, what are the facts about this? So it's like A to Z of this mythology thing. So I'm coming back to that topic that you have. There are exact facts, exact people that he meet in the history. So I think it is really wonderful how he tries to change the history. Like, that is the USP of the whole thing, right?
Yeah. So how does he try to change history, and does it get changed, and how does it affect the future? This is basically the chain that is the concept of the entire book. And in each book, in each series, he's going to go to a very different period of history, not only in India but the world history, which has somehow influenced us as well. So that's like the interesting part of it, because I'm a huge history buff. I was really wanting to get the time travel in a more historical sense than a more scientific sense. Though there's a lot of, for all the science lovers, there's a lot of science, space, astrology, numerology. अब जो बोलो उसमें है, book में है. Because I think I like a lot of different things. I love reading a lot about different things. So मैंने अपना पूरा वो जो interest था इस book में डाला है, series में डाला है. But I want to ask you this question. So इससे पहले मैंने एक non-fiction book लिखा था, which is for podcast, right? Which is about podcasting and everything else. And I was not satisfied. Though the book did really well, I was like, what next? So I had two options. I was like, either मैं business के बारे में and being a business woman उसके बारे में लिख सकती हूँ, and how to encourage women to come into the entrepreneurial space उसके बारे में लिख सकती हूँ. नहीं तो I need to do a 360-degree flip and create something like एक rabbit को, खरगोश को निकालना cap से, basically that. तो मैं वो कर सकती हूँ, and I follow that. So I want to ask you, what keeps you so rooted to fiction? Because I think in your day job as well, you are very well connected to fiction, and you're creating a lot of maybe more fiction related things. So I want to ask you, what keeps you so focused on fiction in both formats?
When people say कि यार आपका genre क्या है, मतलब ये सब जब सवाल पूछते हैं ना सबसे पहले, तो I just feel कि the mind is like endless, right? You can just create anything out of it. So like, I might be writing fiction in comics, but in the screenplay, the two films that we are doing, like one of them, which is I'm also a part of it, it is based on real events. So how you fictionalize it is, I think that is what matters. And the question again, I'll come back to your question. How do I? There is a lot of stories. You just go out, you sit in a bus, you sit in a train, you are in a rickshaw, you just walking, you find something. It is just not the internet has just been like we have got just 4G. I think free का 4G थोड़ा टाइम पहले आया था, लेकिन उससे पहले books थी, उससे पहले libraries थी. So you go there is a story, like, between the lines. You have to read between the lines. I think that is how I do it. And, I just try to find my logic.
No, I agree, because I think, like you said, I mean, before internet happened, we had books.
Yeah.
Before books happened, we had human beings, human interactions. दादी की नानी की कहानी, वो नुक्कड़ में बैठना दोस्तों के साथ, यारों के साथ चाय पीना, गप्पे मारना कॉलेज में, ये सब, I think it's like somewhere it's making an author. This is all nourishment for an author, I feel. I'm again coming back to our writing journey as authors. I really feel that this is all food for thought, and it's very important because you can study a lot of technical courses, and it's great for all those who've studied how to write screenplay, studied how to write fiction. I've done that, but I feel that was one aspect of it. Definitely, it's helped me. But I truly believe that if you have a unique voice, a unique way of presenting a story, कोई भी story हो, simple सी भी story हो.
हमारे जो यहाँ पे हिमाचल में एक अंकल होते थे, चाय की टपरी पे, ठीक है, like a Mumbai word I'm using, but जो चाय की दुकान पे होते थे, he was the best storyteller I've ever known. So I agree with you what you're saying over here.
Absolutely. Stories, and just on a lighter side of things, stories are not limited to just authors. Stories are also very well used by politicians as well, and so many people in the public forum. So I think stories is what makes human beings human, right? You need that story for forming connections. You need a story to build relationships. But आप मुझे ये बताइए, हमेशा मैं अपने आप में सोचती हूँ, and I feel I want to ask another author such as you, कि हम इतना पढ़ते हैं, हमें इतना exposure है. I'm talking from an audience and a viewer and a listener perspective. इतने podcasts हैं, इतने shows हैं, इतने movies हैं, इतना ये है, इतना वो है, books हैं, libraries में, and इतने लोग हैं. How do we then, how do we not get influenced so much that हमारा work plagiarize हो जाता है, या हमारा work एक copy की तरह दिखता है किसी और का? Because it's very difficult, right? An idea is so common, anybody can get an idea. But आप उस idea के साथ करते क्या हो is more important. So how do you fight that? Fight that to try to be unique in a different perspective. आप कैसे लाते हो?
People can get inspirations. Inspiration सब जगह है. हम बहुत सारी आज भी इंस्पिरेशंस देखते हैं, तो हमें लगता है कि यार हम इसको थोड़ा सा मोड़ तोड़ के हम इसको ये कर देते हैं. तो ये तो होता रहेगा. I think we should not be worried about it. When I didn't had my screenwriters card, so there's a screenwriters association जहाँ पे हम अपनी stories register करवाते हैं. So जब मेरे पास वो नहीं था, when I didn't have the money to even buy it, I was not scared. I used to send mail to myself, and I thought कि नहीं यार ये नहीं होगा. But even if it happens, when I see a film or a concept that has been made on it, and I just sit back and see कि यार अरे इस पे तो बन गया, ये तो मेरे पास था, तो I just try to forget it, move forward, and I think write something extraordinary, maybe on a story line, add some emotions into it, because emotions are same emotions everywhere. Those emotions are same. So I think the story, it should be like really crazy story, like Harry Potter. Oh God, like who would have thought? But the emotions, they're same. So I think the what we call it, the log line and the plot, I think they should be very strong.
I agree about the log line and the plot for sure. So what I'm also getting from you is people who have ideas. Do you think then जो पहले उस idea को तराशते हैं into like a story or a book or a comic or a song or whatever, do they have a first mover advantage compared to so many others who may have a similar idea?
I didn't get you. I'm sorry.
For the work to come out to public. For example, जैसे आपने अभी बताया कि जब आपके पास एक आइडिया था, बट शायद उस समय पे कुछ बन नहीं पाया उसके ऊपर, and you see something online or see something somewhere, and फिर बन गया, and then you have to move on and go into the next idea. So I'm just saying, for all those viewers who are watching us today, maybe your advice from that position, of having an idea and not being able to implement it in time. Do you feel that implementing the idea is key? Like अगर है तो जाकर आप लिखो, कुछ तो करो उसके बारे में.
Definitely, like लिखना तो बहुत जरूरी है. आप लिखो. Don't think about grammar or anything or mistake or anything. I think आप जाके पहले लिखो, उसको document करो, and then you come back and then you see कि इसमें और क्या सुधार हो सकते हैं. But I think लिखना बहुत जरूरी है. As an author, you also know it कि how difficult might have been when you just started to write the first book, and then when it was completed, what a relief it was.
Yeah.
It works, does not work, it does not matter. It is my growth, and when I am growing, I'll excel. So I think वही एक formula है कि आप वो वैसा लिखो जो आप चाहते हो, कि आप कहानियां जैसी देखना चाहते हो, आप कहानियां जैसे सुनना चाहते हो. तो I think लिखना बहुत जरूरी है, तो लिखो. That is very important.
जो आपने लास्ट में बोला, बिल्कुल मेरी वही सोच है कि मैं अपनी पहली ऑडियंस हूँ या मैं अपनी पहली रीडर हूँ. सो आई राइट फॉर an audience like me. I'm not saying for myself, but more an audience like me, जिसकी sensibility शायद मेरी जैसी हो, जिसका जो perspective है शायद मेरी तरह हो. So मेरी पहली audience मैं खुद हूँ. अगर मुझे पसंद आया, then I'll probably show it to somebody else saying, hey, I think this is nice, why don't you see it? So आपकी journey कैसी थी from writing it, from of course your regular screenplay writing में तो आप बहुत माहिर हो, but अभी जब आप author बने पहली बार, वो pitching का session कैसा था आपके पास? Like, do you feel like first day of school again?
So I wrote my first book in 2013. It was published in 2013. So comic is not my first. So I wrote a book called Mr. Beggar Billionaire. A person who's a beggar who wants to create the world record of the richest beggar in the world, which has not been even attempted. So this was the line I have. Okay. So जब मैंने इसको pitch करना शुरू किया, तो इससे पहले मेरा screen writing में कुछ ऐसा mood नहीं था. I thought I'll just write poetry, which मेरे दोस्तों ने बोला भाई रहने दे, ठीक है. तो उसके बाद I think but I still write it. It is still there. So there was this 3 sample chapters, 1 blurb about the author. So ये सब थे जो कि मैंने बहुत ही सारी जगह भेजे. So I understood one thing, that what is the template of writing. When you pitch it to someone, if it is a traditional publishing, what they ask you, how it goes on. So I think it was a lot of time, I think a year or more than that no one replied. People replied with no. But finally I got a publisher who was ready to publish it. It got published, and I think I was very happy that it got published. So that concept still stays with me. If I can reprint or republish it in future. It's still on Amazon though, but I want to make a graphic novel out of it, or somewhere visually. So I learned,
you should utilize
I learned one thing, that you have to have these wonderful 3 chapters. Your blurb should be very excellent, and that you need an editor. The point is that you need an editor in the starting only. So it helps you. It helps, like, he knows where to send the copies to. He knows which publishers would like it. So I think that is how it was. What about you? Like, how, when you wrote your first?
Yeah. So thought that write in the book format, because I was creating a show. So when you said SWA, I'm a member too, because I was creating a show at that time, and I've written like a full-fledged fiction show, when pitching it to a couple of production houses in that one lane where all of them are saying, and yeah, we're working on that. We're redoing those whole things, and it's going to happen someday. But when I was doing that pitching, that's when I realized what is required when you have to present yourself as a content person, as a writer of any genre, any format. And that experience of pitching for OTT really helped me, because by the time I was ready to pitch for the book, I knew that I needed, like you said, a good log line, a catchy paragraph, 3 first good chapters, and all this. So I was ready with it. And so I first wrote the manuscript out. I wanted to write the whole manuscript because it was my very first book and it was non-fiction. मुझे खुद सोचना था कि ये is it interesting for me? And COVID aa gaya, so I had all the time in the world. My business took a little bit of a slow turn. So मैंने अच्छा टाइम स्पेंड किया, नेचर को देखकर, चाय वाय पीकर, अच्छी तरह लिखकर, आराम से लिखकर. The first book was very आराम से लिखकर. So I had the time to like really go through my book. I did the first editing copy myself. My mom's very, very good in
Wow.
English and grammar, and I come from a family of academicians, all high achievers. So बहुत सारे लोग थे family में जो help कर सकते थे in terms of editing and shaping it nicely. And they all love books and reading. So मुझे वो मदद मिली. And once the book was ready at a manuscript level, I started pitching. Like you said, I pitched to a lot of traditional authors, and I pitched to a lot of like first-time authors. I didn't want to really go through a self-publishing platform at that time because I felt that I want to see if what is the worth and what is the market like. And आपको जब आप author journey start करते हो, you only know about traditional publishing. You frankly, in India, even today, self-publishing is a concept not people are aware of, right? So आपको तो awareness की I think gap मेरे पास भी थी. I didn't have that awareness. So I was like, okay, let me just start sending it out. And जब मैंने start किया, I was waiting. That waiting period is a little long. वो 3 हफ्ते लगाते हैं, कभी 3 महीना भी हो सकता है. So it takes time for them to say whatever they have to say. Yes, no, okay, on hold, whatever. And before they could come back to me, my husband was actually working with Pratilipi. He is a lawyer in the media industry. So he was working with Pratilipi, and he, introduced me to their team. And बातों बातों में जब हम ऐसे casual मिले थे, and I met Niket from Right Order. And then ये शुरुआत हुई, and I was telling him about my concept. He said, "Wow, India doesn't have a book on podcast. Why don't you send it to us? We'd love to see it and all that." And वहाँ से शुरू हुई ये journey with the Right Order team. And जब मेरा पहला book इतना अच्छा गया उनके साथ, I just felt for the second book I didn't even have to look anywhere. Like मैंने try भी नहीं किया. I didn't even try sending it anywhere. And for the second book, I didn't have a manuscript ready because the first book did so well. They trusted me. But for the field, I was a newcomer. Like now, non-fiction में थोड़ा अपना डेरा जमा दिया. But I was a newcomer in fiction. I truly credit them for trusting me to come up with like a good book in fiction. And फिर से वही journey शुरू हुई, and we got the book fleshed out. This time I had a professional editor working with me from day one because I only had just one paragraph and a log line, and that's about it. So we fleshed out the story together. It took some time. This time I didn't have so much time and leisure. बहुत रातों को जाग कर सुबह जल्दी उठ कर लिखा because business भी चल पड़ा तब तक, which is great, and work was also going well. So you have to take time for everything, and that's how the second book got done and published. So this was my journey.
I remember about Professor Ashwathama. I think it was I was getting married on the 4th of May last year, and then Mr. Jain calls me and says, "You know, we heard about your there was some that published with Diamond Comics, the Chacha Chaudhary one. So they were supposed to be my first collaborators in the comic, but it did not work out. We did print the copies. So Mr. Jain said that I've seen this review copy of yours of the comic, and would you like to collaborate with us?" So I think that is the conversation, and then I had this contract for 4 comics with them. For 3 years, there were 4 comics, the 4 parts they're gonna come out. So I think this is we always remember that part, right?
Amazing. Like just when you were getting married, like wow, what are the chances?
My wife said that I'm lucky for you. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. No, that's amazing. And yeah, I was talking about Mr. Jain, Mr. Arpit Jain. I think he's really the backbone behind a lot of the things that are running right now when it comes to the marketing of our books. Because for a lot of you who are watching this today, if you are aspiring to be authors and writers, we have to tell you one big secret and a total reality of being an author. एक तो पहले आपको book खत्म करना पड़ेगा. Okay, you have to finish the whole book and write it and do all that. After that, get ready to market your book because khatam kar liya, but that's just part 1 of the job. You have to go out there, you have to talk about the book, you have to make noise, you have to reach out to the right kind of people. I mean, जितना आप बात करोगे book के बारे में, उतना लोगों को पता चलेगा and interest बढ़ेगा, and with that interest it will convert into sales as well. So ultimately, हर author ये चाहता है कि हम अपना कोई छाप छोड़ कर जाएं. We leave a good mark with a good book, whether it's our first book or the 50th book, even we don't know. But it's always that legacy, that the written word में हमारा नाम है. It's an amazing feeling, and for all those who want to be authors, you have to get ready to do a little bit more than just writing. So keep that in mind.
I just say that write your heart,
Sahil?
Complete your book. That is very important. And I think you have to market it yourself. There's no one is going to come out, and when the content, when it's a word of mouth, people start, talking about it internally or externally. However, I think that is when you are a hit. National bestsellers, international bestsellers. It's just a point of a day, and you never know what can happen. So I think finishing a book, you're right, is very important, and then you have to go all out, and then get on the next one.
I agree about.
Don't stop there. Yeah.
Next one. It never stops. The journey never stops. I think when you finish your first book, you feel like, wow, kya achieve kiya humne. And then 1 week later, you're like, that's it. That's all the journey was. Oh my God, I want to do this again. This was fun. This was nothing. I can do this again. फिर अपने आप को उसी cycle में आप डालते हो and just I had a proper writer's block moment when I was writing the world of Vishwakarma. जब विश्वकर्मा past में जाता है, and like I said, he goes in the past.
So what do you do at that point of time when you have this writer's
I was like,
block? I just want to know.
Yeah. Absolutely. So I just froze. I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to write about like history and like India's legendary character. क्या लिख सकते हो जो नहीं लिखा गया है? ऐसा क्या बोल सकते हो जो नहीं बोला गया, right? So my problem was that I didn't want to put like another akshar or another word without seeing that scene in front of me in my mind. So I often I have a very visual mind, just like screenplay writers do. I can imagine what I'm writing. It's very visual. So since that scene wasn't coming to me, I'm like, I can't write it. I mean, it won't come on paper. So I do what everybody else does. Really try to get distracted. Luckily, I had a job to do that. So I was like heavily in my job. And I remember going on like a lot of morning walks. And at that time, we were doing staycation because COVID abhi bhi chal raha tha, the final phase out. So I was a little away from the city. I was in Pondicherry, and you have really nice beaches there, and अच्छी तरह walk कर सकते हो, nature को देख सकते हो, नारियल पानी पी सकते हो. So I did a bit of that, and I remember sitting with some really old person, and हम लोग तमिल में बात कर रहे थे. मैं South Indian हूँ, so हम लोग बात कर रहे थे, but मैं लखनऊ में पली बड़ी हूँ, just to tell you. So the Hindi is ठीक ठाक because of that. So anyway, so I was just talking to him, and he started telling me about some story about some king in the south and blah blah blah. जैसे उन्होंने बोलना चालू किया, मेरा दिमाग ऐसे चलने लगा. I'm like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I had to cut his story short saying, sorry Tata, I have to leave. I'm really really sorry. मुझे भागना पड़ेगा. मैं भागी, पहला stationery shop जो भी मुझे मिला वहाँ से एक notebook लिया, क्योंकि my laptop wasn't with me, my phone wasn't with me. I was just taking like a cyber sannyas. So I bought the stationery first, and then I was like, I just started writing, like scribbling in a really bad handwriting. कि जो ideas आ रहे थे सब bullet points में पहले डाल दिया, and then I went back in the night, and then I like kind of crafted out the scene. So this helped me for sure. What about you? What about your writer's block moment? आप क्या करते हो?
I just take walks.
Yeah.
Even if I'm walking in the room, I think whenever I have a writer's block, I eat and I sleep and I bath with it. The point where I am.
Yeah.
And
exactly.
I think it always helps when you are sleeping with it. आप सोने से पहले इसके बारे में सोचते हो, आपको उठते ही कुछ आ जाता है या नहीं आता, बट आप फिर पूरा दिन उसी के साथ रहते हो. You might be blank the whole day. Like people might be calling you from behind, hey Sahil, but you don't know. You might be, you are in your own world. Yeah. And then it comes. I think that is how I work around. I go for running, or I just exercise, or just walk around. I think that's how it helps me. And if there is a very big issue that I am not getting, like I'm talking about, like अगर वो reality से कुछ है या कुछ है, so I talk to experts, I talk to people who know about it.
Yeah.
And I think वहाँ से कहीं ना कहीं से आ जाता.
Some ideas. No, I totally agree. Walks, baths, sleeping, all of them. कुछ नहीं तो बस दोस्तों के साथ बैठ जाओ, आप कुछ भी random बात करो, somewhere your
brain talking about time
working.
travel. I just wanted to speak about. So, do you know when the first time travel ever happened in our mythology? Just.
So I know that it was. I'll tell you. I know the incident, but it's kind of like not coming to me. I'll be happy to hear what your version of the first time travel is.
It is a very funny story. Okay, first of all, hi Akshay. Hello from he's from my hometown, Sector 6 in Parwanu, which is in Himachal. Hi Akshay. So so the first time travel. Okay, there was this girl Revati. If you know about the Srimad Bhagavatam, the chapter there's a chapter 3 in there,
Yeah.
and the canto is 9. So there is this chapter over there where there's this king, Kukundi. So he has this daughter, Revti. So he says कि अरे मैं अपनी बेटी की शादी कराऊंगा सबसे धाकड़ आदमी से, मतलब जो सबसे तगड़ा होगा, और मेरे को, और ब्रह्मा ही तो बनाते हैं ना सबको, तो मैं ब्रह्मा के पास जाता हूँ. He had this source to communicate with Brahma and reach him. So वो बोलते हैं अरे मैं ब्रह्मा से पूछता हूँ कि ऐसा कौन सा बंदा है कि will be perfect for my daughter. So he goes to Brahma's court. Brahma is having his own I think उनका अपना कुछ चल रहा है वहाँ पे, musical program or something. I'm just saying in the Hindi easy language.
Part of it.
Yeah. So easy language में. So उनका कोई musical program चल रहा है and they are waiting, like when it is done. So when it's done and they reach him and tell him कि यार प्लीज हमें बताओ कि मेरी बेटी के लिए, रेवती के लिए, हाउ आई वांट like a wonderful son-in-law group. So he said कि जितना टाइम तुम यहाँ पे आए हो, जितना टाइम तुमने इस आने में लगाया है, उस टाइम में इतने साल अर्थ पे गुजर चुके हैं. नाउ इंटरस्टेलर, ओके, नाउ कनेक्टेड विद इंटरस्टेलर समहाउ. सो ही सेज कि जितना टाइम तुमने लगाया है उतने टाइम में ये सब जितने भी बंदे थे इसकी एज के, दे आर ऑल गॉन, दे आर ऑल डेड, दे आर. So now he says, oh God, I didn't know. Yeah. So that is where, when he says, you should go and marry Balram, Krishn's brother. So he's there at this point.
Yeah.
So when Revti came back, that is how she explained us कि भाई time का difference है. It is not any other mathematician. It is no one else. It is Revti who told us कि भाई इतना time अलग है, इतना time अलग है. So I've used it in my story as well. जहाँ पे she might have given this formula to someone. She might have written somewhere. So how, if we know that, हमें पहले से ही पता है कि how time travel works.
Yeah.
How travel, and then is the interstellar. Like आज के time का modern example है interstellar. So there's a lot of things in our history that जो पहले से है. Fibonacci sequence हमारे किसी
Absolutely. You're right about that. Right from Fibonacci sequence to everything else. In fact, the title of my character Vishwakarma is there for a reason. क्योंकि जो mythology में जो time travel के बारे में जो बताते हैं, उसमें विश्वकर्मा का भी हाथ होता है. In terms of building that, the universal architect so was able to create that tear in time as well, so people can transport from one space, one realm to the other. So इसके बारे में हम बात करते हैं. We talk about it, in the later part of the book, because it's a 4-part series. We're trying to keep certain things for a little later and explore history. But like I said, my book, and I see your book as well, as a great way to reintroduce a lot of our characters, our heritage, our history, the inventions done here, so many things that have happened here, right? In a better way to the world, rather than being, I really don't like it when Indian concepts get packaged from abroad and sent back to India, right? I feel like, come on guys, हमने किसी ने भी नहीं सोचा like curcumin, turmeric, haldi, doodh is being sold like curcumin latte. I can't take that. I just can't. So I think storytellers like us and so many more who are existing, I think it's our job, but sometimes
we have to be, I think the one thing that we have to be is very careful with the sentiments of people. I think that is where we people are fragile like a goldfish. Their egos are very right now. So I think we have this same concept in a way, where we are trying to modernize the way our epics were, and how. But so this is wonderful. I think this is the first time we are talking, guys. Okay, we didn't have any rehearsals or anything. This is the first time, so it's good to know.
Absolutely. And if you have your book with you, Sahil, I think this is the moment we show it to the audiences. In case not that Professor Ashwatthama is already so famous online, so a lot of you can go and catch it there for sure.
Yeah, I think you should. Professor Ashwatthama. I think even if you type on Google, or you'll read it, you'll find it. So there are 2 parts: Professor Ashwatthama, the rebirth of Ravan, and the second part is the return of Lord Parshuram.
Wonderful. And where the return of Lord Parshuram is it's out already?
It's already there. So the first part is available in Hindi, English, and Bengali. because there was a demand, so that we in Bangladesh they read a lot of comics. Bangladesh comics culture is still alive. Okay, like it's more than what is in Kolkata.
Yeah.
But people in Bangladesh, they're avid readers. It has been to
Wow.
Nepal where people do read comics. Comics are not for kids, guys. Comics are for adults. There are many examples of that. You can find out, you know. So I think the second part is also out, yet to be translated into Bengali, but Hindi and English are still out there. It's on Kindle as well. So Professor Ashwathama 2, and third will be out in August somewhere, which is where
Wow.
we take you to our Indian hell, not the hell that was told by Dante, but to the hell that is told by Yamraj.
Yeah.
So we'll take you there, and then
Wow.
sorry.
The Garud Puran. The Garud Puran.
So there's going to be a lot of stages of that, and then I think we're going to come up with a second one, which is Tarang and Tansen's Tanpura. It is a musical superhero, and you know Tansen, Mia Tansen, but his name was how he was earlier known as, how his sons was, how Tanpura is connected to him, how his Saraswati, the goddess Saraswati, is connected to the Tanpura. So that is the second comic, which the rights of which has already been bought by a producer. So it's going to be out in July, I think, somewhere. So we're just waiting for the print.
Amazing. So many amazing stuff which is out there. So people go grab copies of the works that he's already done. And trust me, it's like super interesting. I had a chance to read The Rebirth of Ravan, which I loved. Yeah. I read it in the Right Order office, in fact, when I was doing something for my book at that point of time. And I read this, and I was like, oh, wow, this is nice. This is made in India. And they were like, yeah, of course. And they told me you have to meet Sahil. I hope it happens during the marketing rounds of your book. And I'm just really happy that it happened today, during the marketing rounds of my book and just before the launch of yours. So this is amazing. Sounds good.
Yes.
This is my book, The World of Vishwakarma. This little boy is Vishwakarma, and he's going to take you on a journey of a lifetime where you get
like that.
go back.
I didn't know that. That's good.
Yeah. So the boy is this. This is World of Vishwakarma. So he's the present day Vishwakarma, but he's the guy who travels back in time and meets some legendary historic characters from Indian history. And we are first out with this book. The first book is called A Hack into the Past. It's his first way of getting back into the past. And we have 3 more books coming out in this series. We are going to be launching them every 6 to 8 months and creating this wonderful world of Vishwakarma. I'm inviting all of you to go ahead, buy it on Amazon. You can buy it in bookstores near you as well, but I think Amazon will be the fastest option. Get a copy on Kindle. It's available. I'm sure Sahil will also tell you, but it's available in India plus 12 countries. So in 30 countries, you can find the book. Right now, the language is English. We're working on getting it done in other languages as well. But the book is just released. Like, it's just 2 weeks old. So it's doing pretty well on Amazon. Wanting all of you to go and just explore this guy, the world he has, the friends he has. And yeah, take it from there and let me know what you think about the book. Would love the feedback. You can catch me on my handles, which is creator_B. On Instagram, it's Bhargavi Swami. Everywhere else, that's LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter.
Oh yeah.
And Sahil, please tell us about your handles as well.
Sahil Sharma, the Cheeseburger Comics. But before that, I'm very sorry. So Vineet Kohli, the person I told you about, the person who is of my thought, he said that thanks to this session, I got both of your books by Amazon. Your books, huh? Would be reading Vishwakarma and Mr. Beggar. Oh, so he's also bought Mr. Beggar Billionaire. Don't read it, please. It is an amateur writing, but yeah, you love the concept. So I've got the comics. If just anyone wants to see, this is Professor Ashwathama. This is part 1. This is the front cover. If you see all mechanics and everything, and this is the second. This is the back cover. We have Ravan in this body of Changiz Khan, and then this is Bengali, the same thing, and then this is the second part, Hindi, Professor Ashwathama, the return of Lord Parshuram, and this is the back cover.
Nice. Wow.
So this is the English cover.
I love the book
of English, and this is the back cover. So we also got the Best Plot Award, so it is all mentioned over there by Yuki Ito. So my handle is the Sahil Sharma, and the publishing house that we co-publish with the Right Order is the Cheeseburger Comics. So even if you have many crazy stories, please mail it to Mr. Arpit Jain. And I'm sure he's going to make something out of it.
No, absolutely. You guys can
Yes.
follow Right Order
Yes.
as well. They have their handles on Instagram. The Right how they're known, and you can see their symbol is pretty much this. If you can see it, you can catch them. This is Vishwakarma, and that's Ashwatthama.
So much.
And thank you, Sahil. Thank you so much. It was
wonderful. Thank you so much again for taking out your time and having this chat. I'm sure we'll meet again, and we'll talk about the more things about books and maybe films one day.
More.
Yeah.
Oh,
thank you so much.
I'm looking forward to that. Thank you, audience. Thank you all
who
joined us. Thank you so much. Bye, guys.